So what do we have here? Introduction. Start with basic controls and cameras. Aircraft essentials. Familiarization flight. Attitude. Turns. Power settings. Straight and level flight. Attitude test. That's it. Start with the introduction. Sedona. I've been there. It's in Arizona. Nice place. Been there in the 90s, early 90s. In this first lesson, we will focus on the basic simulator controls that will help you manipulate your aircraft, adjust camera position both inside and outside the cockpit. That's good. Interact with instruments and open the toolbar menu. Opening the toolbar menu during flight. Interacting with the camera panel via the toolbar. Using the cursor to highlight and interact with cockpit instruments. Creating, saving and accessing custom camera views. Training duration 5 minutes. Let's do that. This is great. I'm thrilled. One aileron, 2 flaps, 3 rudder, 4 elevators, 5 trim elevators. For some instruments allow multiple interactions, for example rotating a dial. I have to check out the stream settings. Maybe I have to change something, because probably on stream there is only part of the, I'm on a widescreen, obviously. So maybe I have to, I don't know, I have to see. This seems to be twins. Textron Aviation Cessna 152. This is one of those planes that they use here in real life for training purposes for this license I talked about. Ready to fly. Let's see.
Welcome to Sedona. I'm Captain Jess Molina and I'll be your instructor. For this lesson, we're going to start on the ground and focus on some basic concepts. Fundamentals every pilot needs to know before hitting the skies. This is your plane, a classic, the Cessna 152. Take a look around it. In the simulator, anytime you want, you can easily switch to cursor mode.
Move your mouse to activate cursor.
The cursor is handy for interacting with menus and cockpit controls or instruments. As you can see, activating the cursor also displays the toolbar. The toolbar is a quick access menu that allows you to control various aspects of the simulation. Try to find and open the basic controls panel.
Where's the toolbar? All right. There we go. What is this? Basic controls. Okay.
The basic controls panel is a useful reminder of the button layout for the devices you're currently using. Now try to find and open the camera panel in the toolbar.
Yeah. By the way, this is what I'm using. The Thrustmaster T-Flight HOTAS X. This is a device I bought 5 years ago, 6 years ago, for completely different purpose. For Elite Dangerous, I was into that for maybe 2 weeks. So I bought it, and I just I was useless at this game. Although I liked it, but I was not able to even get my ship into the hangar on a space station. It was tedious. So I bought it used for, I don't know, 30 bucks, something like that. I was thinking about selling it a few times, but when I checked the prices, the used prices, it seemed not really, yeah, it seemed not like a smart thing to do. I just kept it and thought maybe I would need it. Now is the time. I need it. It's I'm very thankful that I do have this thing to start out. Probably I will buy a rudder pedals. I heard that all the real life pilots, they say rudder pedals is the thing to go, but you know, we have to wait and see. Open the camera panel in the toolbar.
The camera panel allows you to access the various views and camera modes of the simulation. Go ahead and close all the panels for now.
First I want to look at it. Oh, I love this this program already. Okay. Showcase. What's the difference between external and... Ah, okay. You can't see that, but on external, I've got on the left side and on the right side, I've got all those instruments. Showcase, nothing. Cockpit. That's the way to go, I guess. Close it.
Right now, we are in the external view mode. Let's switch to
No.
cockpit view next.
Already did
In
that.
front of you is the yoke, the primary means of controlling the aircraft. In the simulation, you'll be controlling the aircraft with your peripherals of choice. So let's hide the yoke for now.
Let's hide the yoke. Where do I hide it? Custom. Objectives. Camera. Yeah, by the way, with the rudder panel, I'm perfectly fine with the HOTAS X at the moment, but I guess the best thing to do would be to have a yoke here. That's a problem because I would have to change between my wheelbase and the yoke, and I don't want to do that really. So I don't know how to go about that, because I need my wheelbase 2 or 3 nights a week, and I don't want to, you know, switch it up all the time. Maybe I find some solution. Best thing would be to have a yoke and a rudder panel with my 4 feet. That's no problem. I could install that in front of my hoising felts. That would be okay, I guess. But first of all, let's get rid of this thing here. Ah, okay. Yoke. Set yoke visibility. Press to interact.
Some instruments allow multiple interactions. For example, rotating a dial clockwise or counterclockwise. In these cases, You need to lock the cursor onto them in order to interact. For example, take a look at the clock in the middle of the dashboard. Go ahead and lock the cursor on it.
Lock the clock, not pressing here. I did. What the fuck, I did. How long do I have to hold it? Ah, okay. Interesting. Ah. So right mouse, hold the right mouse, you can look around. This would be great in virtual reality with a VR set like that. By the way, I'm going to drink this here, and when I'm done, I'm going to shut the stream down and go to bed. What does it say? The markings and placards installed in this airplane contain operating limitations which must be complied with when operating this airplane in the utility category. So the 152 is for 2 people, 172 is a bit bigger, and for 4, that's what I learned today while waiting. Okay, still doesn't really work, don't know why. It's blinking. Heading compass. Adjust the compass. Ah, okay. Uh-huh. Got it. But here I can't do anything. I don't know. I don't know. Let's play around a bit. Okay, that's the objective. Reset panels. Can't change that. Okay. Mm-hmm. Reset position. Landing. Co-pilot. Pilot. Makes sense. Instrument 1. Jesus. Ah, maybe. Let's see. Maybe. Lock the clock knob pressing. I can't do anything. Lock the clock knob pressing. Bing. Altimeter calibration. Okay, we can change that. CDI. Whatever that is. Change it. So it's all the same. Heading compass. Yeah. Altimeter CDI. Another CDI. Looks like the same. And heading compass. Yeah, if someone is watching this, probably will think, what is this guy doing here? He doesn't know shit. True, I don't know anything really about planes. Nothing. Absolutely nothing. This is all new to me. This seems to be the radio stuff. Actually, to be honest, I much rather like to play around. I'm not a big fan of tutorials. I just like to click on things and see what it does. Okay, this is all radio stuff. Transponder. It was on Alt. Let's leave it on Alt. Transponder code. Okay. What is this? Okay. Yoke visibility, we've got that. Ah, wait a second. Where was it? There we go. Instruments. Mixture. IQ. Okay. Move axis Y to interact. Throttle. Anti-ice engine. Kind of a heating. Cabin air. Okay. Cabin air entry. Similar to car, I guess. ADF frequency. Can I click on something here? Okay, here. Landing lights. Wait a minute. Let's go into camera again. Instruments 3. Okay. ADF bearing indicator. Cabin lighting. Pitot heat. Nav lights, navigation lights for the night. Strobe lights. Beacon lights. I think that's the one thing on the top of the plane. Taxi lights. Set taxi lights position. That has something to do with the runway. To get from the runway to your parking position, I don't know, I guess. Landing lights, okay, that's magneto. Start. Maybe not. Put it back. Okay, what is this? Alternator? Battery. Okay, put it off. Prime engine. Park and brake. Okay, all important stuff. And 5. Can't do anything here. The flaps lever. We've got that. We've seen that. We've seen that. The pitch trim. What about here? Nothing. That's about it. Quick view. What's quick view? What is quick view? Quick view 1, 2. Jesus, getting dizzy. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Pilot. Oops. There we go. Still, we've got the problem with the clock, which just doesn't work. Going as close as possible.
Now change the clock time.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. I haven't seen the knob. Okay. Adjust clock to toggle between hours and minutes.
You can unlock the cursor once you're ready. For now, we're done with the cursor, so go ahead and hide it. All right, as we've seen, when you want to look around you, it's easy to rotate the camera. But you can also move it freely in the cockpit to get a better view of anything you want to see. Even through a window to look outside.
Nobody here. What is this? A bus? What is he doing? Okay, learn about camera modes and advanced controls. Move the camera using right, left, down, up, alt. Do I want to do that?
Pro tip, once you find a camera position you like, you can save a shortcut to easily get back to that view anytime.
Okay, I guess I need my keyboard. Save custom view using Control-Alt-1. Control-Alt.
Now, reset the camera to its original position. Then try switching to your custom one again.
Wait a second. The yoke is moving. Ah. The numpad is, it seems, you can't use the numpad. Just like that. Get back to the pilot view, pressing 2. Yeah, I did press 2. What do you want me to do? 2. Okay. 2 on the HOTAS. Press Alt 1 anytime to call your custom camera. Okay.
All right, that covers all the main camera functions available in the simulation.
Okay.
Try to familiarize yourself with them a bit more. Then reset the camera to its original position whenever you're done.
All right. Let's do this. What was it? Control Alt 1, right? Reset the camera when you're done. It works. There we go. Nice. Okay, got it. Next. Okay, I did it. Now. What now? I did reset the camera. Okay, I mean, I got it. So.
Great.
Learn about camera and cursor interactions. Interact with cockpit using the cursor. Learn about camera modes and advanced controls. 10,000 points. Alright. Restart, no. Definitely not. Training menu. Basic handling, 12% mastered. What's the next thing? Aircraft essentials. Let's look into it. Getting familiar with the aircraft, main controls and instruments. The yoke to control the ailerons and the elevator. I have no idea what that means. Ailerons, never heard of that word. Elevator, I know an elevator which goes up and down. The rudder pedals to control the rudder and steering on the ground. Okay, the rudder pedals I will... I don't have any yet. So I probably the rudder pedals, I think the rudder pedals will work like this. You have to use the joystick for that for the moment. And the throttle and RPM indicator, the airspeed indicator and altimeter. Training duration 4 minutes. The other one I had the training duration 5 minutes and I needed about 50 minutes. Okay,
get you familiar with the aircraft, a Cessna 152, and a few commands to navigate it through the skies. In front of you is the yoke. The yoke is like a steering wheel, more or less. Turn it left or right to control the ailerons and bank the aircraft into turns. Look at the trailing edge of the wings while turning the yoke to see the effect on the ailerons.
Okay. Good. Look at the end of the wings by using. I have to change this. This is not good. On this side, this is great. I put this on. Oops, it's loose. I put this. I screwed. I have. There is. I could put in 2 screws into this part here of the hoters, and I screw it to a plate which is connected to the frame of the Simric. So this is perfect, actually. This is perfect. 2 problems. One problem being the cable between those 2 things. This is a choke. It's just too short. That's a problem. And the second thing is I put it here on my little small IKEA table, but this is of course can't forget about it. I mean, I have to screw it somewhere. I have to do something with the cable, you know. Actually, I don't want to do it because it's just too much work. Maybe I will find a solution where I can put this a bit further to the left side, like that, or maybe here. I don't know. Maybe I screw it to the plate here. That would be a possibility. And then I could, yeah, maybe, or something like a clip. I mean, I have to find a solution where I can unclip it very fast, you know, without unscrewing it or whatever. So when I want to change my rig to sim racing, back to sim racing, I like to just put this thing up, unclip it, and, you know. Yeah, probably this will be the best way to do it. The cable is long enough. I leave this as it is, and yeah, probably I will do something like that. Have to think about that. Okay, so this works. Look at the end of the wings by using shift and down. Okay, shift and down. Well, doesn't work. This is a problem. Shift and up. Shift and left. Shift and right. Move the ailerons. Wait a minute. Okay. The ailerons by using joystick L and axis X. Joystick L and axis X. I hear something. Is this the ailerons? Probably. Good. Maybe not. Okay. Joystick L axis. Oops. Stop, 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 stop. Okay. What is here? Ah, okay. These are the ailerons. Is it? Joystick. I don't know what they mean. Joystick L axis X. I have no idea what they mean by that. It seems that it's moving. Is it? Ah.
Okay. Now, the difference between the yoke and a steering wheel is you can pull or push on the yoke. This controls the elevator at the back of the aircraft to make it climb or descend. Look at the horizontal stabilizer while you pull on the yoke. You can see how it affects the elevator.
Move the elevator by using joystick L axis Y.
Nice.
Okay.
Down at your feet are the rudder pedals. They steer the aircraft when you're on the ground. The upper part of the pedals also control your brakes. In the air, they control the rudder at the end of the vertical stabilizer to yaw the aircraft. This is mostly for small corrections, for coordinating turns or compensating for a plane's tendency to pull left during takeoffs and climbs. Look
Okay.
at the vertical tail while operating the pedals to see the effect on the rudder. Great. Last but not least, the throttle is located near the center of the cockpit. Pushing forward will increase power. Pulling back will decrease power. First, look at the throttle and select it. Keep it selected and push it forward to increase power. Power is increased. Now, pull it back to decrease power. Power is decreased. Now we'll do the same without focusing on it. Deselect the throttle. Look away from the throttle and increase power. lower throttle to idle. Excellent. When the engine is on, you'll be able to see the power change on your RPM indicator. You'll find it on the right side of the dashboard. This tells you how fast the engine is spinning in hundreds of revolutions per minute. Next, take a look at your current speed on the airspeed indicator. It's on the left in the main instrument panel. It measures the speed in knots. To check your altitude, look to the altimeter.
Why not?
It's on the right side of the main instrument panel. The altimeter has 3 hands, similar to a clock. The long, thick pointer indicates 100-foot intervals. This short, thick one is 1,000-foot intervals. And the long, thin one, 10,000-foot intervals.
Okay, good to know.
That's all for today. Next time, we'll see how it feels in the air.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Jesus fucking Christ. But I want to go to the air before I go to bed. %. What's next? Familiarization Flight. Short taster flight guided by the instructor. Okay. Ah, finally. Sedona Oak Creek Airport. So there we are. In this lesson you will get familiar with the aerial surroundings. By the way, I still don't get why it's called joystick L. The X is okay, I got that. But what confused me was joystick L. Left. Right? I mean... But this is the right joystick. Or what does it mean? Joystick L. I don't get it. Let's see. In this lesson you will get familiar with the area surroundings of Sedona and perform some simple maneuvers under close supervision from your instructor. Keep quick view to look around. Smart cam to automatically focus on a point of interest. In this case, Sedona Airport. Pitch up and down, turns. Ooh. Probably have to do this again. It's late at night, it's my second beer. I don't know if I will be able to do that. But at least I want to try.
I've got to say, you chose a great day to go flying. This session, we'll get started with some basic controls. Sound good?
Sounds
First
great.
things first, let's get familiar with your surroundings. Out your side windows, you can see we have great visibility over Sedona today.
Nice. Point of view, right? Ah, okay. Point of view, right and left. What do they mean? Point of
Okay,
view.
let's move on.
Yeah, so?
We already talked about basic controls while we were on the ground. Time to see how it all feels in the air. The aircraft is currently set to a cruise attitude, the position it should be in for regular flight. Alright, now let's try banking into a turn by moving the yoke. I'll go first.
Fucking great.
As a general rule, you always want to keep your turns under 30 degrees.
Makes sense.
Go ahead and try rolling to the right. You have controls.
Wah!
Turn right, toward the city of Sedona. Excellent. As we're flying towards Sedona, let's try climbing up and down. Gently pull on the yoke to climb. Give it a try.
I do. I do.
That's good. For the
Nice.
descent, it's the same principle, except you're pushing on the yoke. Go ahead. Gently pitch down. That's good. Okay, time to find the airport again. Look around, and when you found it, make a turn in that direction.
Where is it? Where's the airport? There it is. On the right hand side. Yeah. Ah! Okay, there is a sign. This is great! Oh my god. This is almost like flying. There's the airport. I don't know. This is a bit chaotic. Maybe not. There we go. Jesus fuck.
Make sure any control movements are soft and gentle.
Ah!
Now that you're more familiar with the aircraft and the surroundings, the next step is to go deeper into handling and techniques.
Oh god.
Soon enough, you'll be able to enjoy trips all on your own.
Okay. 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 5,183. What does it mean? Out of 10,000 or what? Yes. Well, better than nothing. Okay, but I mean, I have to change this. This is not working. The thing is moving. Okay. Back to main menu. You will return to the main. Do you want to continue? Yes. This is fun. This is great. This is fantastic. Quit to desktop. Fantastic. Okay, that's about it. Cheers. Hey, David, if you're still in here, yeah, LOL. I'm going to bed now. I'm thrilled. This is great. I'm going to do this. I'm absolutely thrilled. This will be great. And I'm drunk, by the way. Take care, man. See you. Bye bye. I have to go to bed.